Hello, this video is to show the step-by-step process to apply for Indian passport while you live in the US. This is Lata and welcome to Live Love Travel. Without taking up a lot of time, let's go to my computer screen. So I go to the VFS homepage and then passport services. The link is in the description. So there are 3 steps overall. The first step is to complete the online form in the embassy website. And the second step is to collect all the supporting forms as per the checklist. And the third one is to pay for the service, get the courier label, and of course, to send the documents across. So first link, clicking through that, you get to the embassy website, Americas, US. The first thing you do here is to register. And while registering, the first thing that you do is to select the right consulate or the embassy. And this consulate depends on the state of your residence, so be sure to check. And once you select that, you cannot go back and change it without creating a new account. So make sure to select that. And then rest of it is all straightforward. And I'm already, registered. So after that, next time onwards, you just log in. And then you click on the ordinary passport and the fresh passport reissue of passport, because we are dealing with passport renewal, and this is our regular most likely case where it's expired or about to expire. And then it is the normal 36-page passport. After that, you have your name, surname, and all these basic details, and make sure to match these information with your current passport. All right, getting to the next page, family details. You give your father's name, mother's name, spouse's name if you're married. One thing to make a note here is the surnames. So if your current passport do not have their surnames and only their first name, so make sure to only put in the first name and leave the surnames blank. So that is one thing that did cause me to get a query on, or actually get rejected on. So that is something that I need to be careful about. And then here's all your address information. First address is address that will show up on your passport. So this is your permanent address. So you would give that. But there is a section to also give your Indian address at the bottom. So you need to have at least one Indian address so that the police verification happens there. But if you're a resident in the US, then you would give your US address first. So yeah, next step, that's just a verification. Emergency contact, I gave one of the contacts here in the US as an emergency contact information. All right, previous passport details, again, you have all that in your previous passport. Just make sure to match that. And this is the final page where most of the answers are going to be no, but please do make sure to read them through and check yes or no. Right, so this is our final step in the embassy application form process, or the step 1. So after you submit, you would get an email with the application form in a PDF format, and also you will have an ARN number in that email, and also when you click submission, you will see the confirmation. So make note of that ARN number because it's important to track. Now I'm on to step 2, which is the list of documents. So I select the renewal of passport, the regular service, and then if I scroll down, I would look at the list of documents here, both for adult and minors, and say this, and then the first thing that you get there is the checklist. So you follow through the checklist, and the first thing there is the online form that we just filled. You need to take a printout of that PDF and attach or include that in your package, and the photographs. The application form that you receive also has information about the digital photo service. So you can also use digital photo service, which means that you upload your soft copy onto their website following the instructions. So you don't have to physically send the photos. But if you do choose to physically send the photos, you would need 2 of them. One affixed on the application form that we just submitted, and the other in one of the affidavits. And the affidavit links are here. One of them is for change of appearance and change of signature, which is a mandatory document. It's 10 years, so the assumption is your appearance has changed. And you have an exchequer, which is a pretty straightforward document. Again, the link is here in the checklist. Similar information, but again, father, mother, and spouse's name, like we did in the other application form. You have to make sure that it matches your current passport. And your validity of status, it could be a copy of your green card, I-797 if you're on visa, or multiple things. There are multiple options there. The documents that need notarizing and the documents that need to be on color copied are all mentioned very clearly on the checklist, and it's very important to follow them as is. And then proof of address, again, we have a bunch of options. Make sure to send a color copy of that. And your name and address should match as in the application form. And then the fee and payment, which is the next step, the third step, which we will log on to the VFS website and generate the courier label. So after step 3, so if you click here, you will get to a VFS website and you will have to create another login there. So you get to the new registration page, you fill in all your information. Once you're registered, from the next time onwards, you hit the back to login button and then you log yourself in. In my case, I'm already logged in. And the first thing you get to do here is create a new application. So this is a new application, again, not exactly the same as what we did earlier on the embassy website, but this is on the VFS website. And it's not as extensive, so it's pretty straightforward. And the next step is to add customer, which is you, and give your basic information and also the ARN number that you generated from the first step. It should be in the email, the PDF that you received after you submitted the embassy website form. And once you complete that process and also pay for it online, I use the credit card. And once you do that, you get a courier label generated and then you can download it via the menu. And this is how the courier label would look like. And when you make the payment, you have an option to choose between two return options. One, to send your own pre-labeled package for returning of your passport, or you can choose VFS's return service as well, which I chose. I chose the VFS's return and that worked out well, and you can see that in my receipt here. And among all the fees, you also see the SMS fee that I opted in for. It wasn't quite very helpful because I would get the same thing via email and I would check my emails pretty often too. And you also see the digital photo service that I was talking to you about earlier. It's 7.99 to upload your soft copy of photos directly without sending the hard copy. So at the end of the process, you have your application form from your step 1 and all the supporting documents that you collected, including your annexes and affidavits from step 2 and your courier label from step 3. And you would send those documents and the application form to the right embassy using the courier label that you generated. So VFS only accepts the FedEx, and it has to be one of these 4 packages types: envelope, reusable envelope, small pack, or large pack. So yeah, there you go. Hope that was helpful. If there's any particular information that you're interested in, do leave that in the comment. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.